Could be a pumpkin.
That's elongated one.
Yeah, it's a volunteer, that's what it is. That's the other volunteer we talked about on the video. Remember?
Yeah, but it looks different.
That's
it's
because
elongated.
it's older. Yes, it's different. Who knows? That's why they're called volunteers. Who knows what seeds they were that got thrown over here. I didn't remember throwing zucchini seeds over here. I thought I only threw
we don't have
pumpkin
one
seeds.
anymore, don't we?
I didn't plant zucchinis this year.
That is...
So that's just, that was a little other one that we didn't know it was a pumpkin or what from the last video. And then our little pumpkin, it got so hot that the plant started dying, and the little pumpkin has decided to turn orange, and it's only the size of an orange.
It's small. I mean, look at that.
That's our pumpkin.
The size of my hand.
Our pumpkin. Its nickname is Orange. The size of your push. Yeah. There's a paw.
It's small.
Your paw's like the size of a chihuahua. My paw's like the size of a Great Dane.
Yeah. That's it.
That's it. It needs water. It's kind of rough keeping some plants going this year because California enacted a law where you got to cut your water usage because
20%.
a lot of idiots aren't cutting their water usage. Watching Big Brother After Dark, and they're washing dishes and they got the water running and running and running full blast, and they turn around and they're talking to other people and the water's running, you know, for 5 minutes, 10 minutes at full speed, and they're not doing anything. I mean, they're showing it on TV.
Are they filming in California?
That's not helping anybody to conserve water. Yeah, they film it down in LA. You hear the planes fly over all the time. I don't think it's LAX that they're by because the planes aren't so loud. It could be, oh, what's that other one down there? Wayne. I can't remember. I don't live in LA, so.
Oh, sorry.
Anyhow, so that's our poor little pumpkin from trying to conserve water like the state's saying. We can't even water our vegetables. So we'll have to go pay $100 or $10 for a pumpkin to a store or a farm because farmers are getting a little bit better break than normal people, quote unquote people. But if you look at our lawn where we don't have fruit trees, it's brown because we're not watering it. All we're doing is trying to water the plants that we eat.
Yeah, it's pretty dead.
Who can go? I mean, the stores are raising their prices because water's costing more, fuel's costing more, so everybody's jacking up their prices. We can grow it at home, but now we can't use water to grow our own plants. Life is grand, but what choice is there? It's not like there's a better country to go to. Well, the one thing that did grow, you know, like we said, our pumpkin plant died, but our zucchini, we thought this might have been another pumpkin, but obviously
It's elongated.
It is a giant zucchini that is ready to harvest.
It is?
Yeah, you can make zucchini bread.
Yeah, those are yummy.
Or you can throw it in stir fry.
Or we can put it on
Or maybe
barbecue, the
barbecue.
bulbs.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Or maybe you could just put some brown sugar on it and throw it in the broiler. I don't know. Have to look at one of them cooking websites and see what they say. Then we'll film it and make a video of me cooking it. Ooh.
Ooh.
Okie dokie. Well, we hear water boiling, so it must be tea time in England. Pumpkin, courtesy of the California drought, the pumpkin plant is dying from heat, and the last pumpkin starting to change color. What we thought was a pumpkin, then it looked like it might have been a zucchini, and being that it's turning orange, it really must have been a pumpkin. But everything's dying from lack of water because we can't water that much. We got to pick and choose what plants we water.
Yeah, it definitely
we
looks
just
like.
love the drought.
Is that a bird?
Yeah, it's a squirrel.
Oh. Well, basing on the color, this definitely is a pumpkin, right? Because zucchini will like turn orange.
I don't think so.
We got ourselves a pumpkin. It's a elongated one.
One small and dying.
So how big this is? Around eight inches, maybe?
Maybe.
Ten inches. What's going? What's wrong with this?
Well, if you want
What
to
is that?
talk about something sad, this is the end of July, and the little pumpkin plant that we had showed you and how the pumpkin was growing, well, this is it. Even the stem broke off. I said it's the end of July. This is what a drought does to you. Being we had to reduce the water and we couldn't water things hardly at all without taking the chance of getting fined big time, the plant went and died, thinking that it was the end of its season. So when I went over to get it and I went to pick the pumpkin up, the crown snapped off. So now we don't even have anything for a lid, because we can actually dry this and have it for Halloween. We can paint it and make it a painted pumpkin.
So much for a giant.
But that's sad, being that's probably going to be our only pumpkin. But we got our nectarine seeds, and we got our peach seeds, and we got our tops from pineapples. And you know what? These will grow for like a season, and then they'll freeze because we'll have one cold day and it'll kill them. And got to figure out how to grow these seeds. I guess we got to figure out a way to bust the casing off to get to the pit, because these are made to go in the ground kind of like a canna. If you don't do anything to help them, it could take 10 years probably for it to germinate.
Yeah.
So
you gotta learn how to open it.
You gotta figure out how to open it and grow it, because it'll take a few years after it grows before it'll fruit. But you know, instead of being years ago there was a Johnny Apple seed, I'll be Donnie Peach seed. I'll just start planting little peach trees all over the place, and little lemons, and
that would be good.
Any seeds that we get after our yard is full and we can't do anymore. I want to walk.
Full.
I don't know, I might squeeze one more tree in someplace.
Where?
Maybe make a rooftop garden. But there's the
we
creeks.
don't have any more space.
Being that this is the city, everything is pavement, but there are creeks. So we can go along a creek and plant fruit trees.
Yeah, there are laws for that.
Well, Yeah, they probably won't want you doing that because it'll attract more homeless at certain times of year because you'll be feeding them.
Yeah.
But I mean, why do cities always plant ornamental trees? Why can't they plant things that people can actually eat? It's crazy.